It's been slow going, but I am finally starting to work on the roof of my bamboo treehouse. And I thought this would be a great time to go over knots and lashing techniques for bamboo building. Up until now, we've used bamboo pegs and bolts to put this building together. But now that we're on the roof, we're going to be doing some lashing techniques to attach the purlins to the rafters. So let's go over 4 knots today. We're going to go over a clove hitch. We're going to go over square lashing. We're going to go over Japanese square lashing. And we're going to go over a constrictor knot. These 4 knots are commonly used when building with bamboo. And we're going to be utilizing paracord because it's available locally, and out of all the locally available ropes that I've tested out, paracord was the best. Now, is it the best overall? No. There's other ropes out there that are especially formulated for lashing bamboo together. Unfortunately, you got to special order that in here in Hawaii, so I'm just using what I could find easily. And I found paracord to be a great alternative. So let's get into exactly how to make those 4 knots for building our bamboo building. But before we do, be sure to plant your finger on that like button, because every time you plant that finger, you're helping this channel grow and flourish. All right, let's dive into it. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is take a section of paracord that is about 6 to 8 feet long, and we're gonna make a clove hitch. So in order to make a clove hitch, we're gonna go over, across, and then back up through, like so, okay? Pull it tight, and then now we're gonna do our square lashing. So pretty much you just go around each piece of bamboo. Around and over. I like to try and tuck in this tag end here. Helps tighten it. Oops. Okay. And then I try my best to go in line with the rope that was there before me. So right next to it. Making it look all nice, neat, and tidy. We're gonna go across and do this a couple times. And then once it's equal on both sides, we're gonna do what I call the cinch lash, which is when we go across like this and we cinch it all down. Makes it so much tighter. Just make sure that as you do this, you pull it as tight as you can. All right, so once you've gone around 3 times, we're gonna tie it off with another clove hitch, which is around once, cross, come back around, and then pull it up through, and then pull it tight. All right, so you can see this lashing is pretty tight. So tight, I moved the whole building. This thing's not going anywhere. So we have a nice tightly lashed joint. The reason we do lashing here on the purlins is, for one, it looks better than having a bunch of bolts. The pegs can't hold the pressure. Sometimes you have a purlin that is shaped a little off. It has a curve to it, and you need to pull the 2 pieces together. And wherever we might have a pull away feature, we want to either do lashing or bolts. Other areas where we're just trying to nail things together, the bamboo pegs work great for that. All right, so now I'm gonna show you another knot here, Japanese square knot. We're gonna take a 6-foot length of rope. We're gonna meet the ends up so that we have a loop on the other end. And go ahead and let go of these ends, and let's keep that loop And I'm going to loop it over the end of the bamboo here. And we're gonna start going over and under, keeping the string nice and orderly. And then once we come here, we're going to separate and cross with one of them. And we're going to continue on going down, and then we're going to do our cinch lash by going across opposite directions with each tag end, and then around in a circle, pulling it tight as you go. You can see up here an X is formed, and around here we're getting it nice and tight. And then you could tie it off with another cinch knot here, which is around, across, and then up through the middle. There we go. Or we can go ahead and do what is called the Constrictor Knot, which is really similar to the cinch knot. We're gonna go around, across, and then this time we're gonna go over and then under the cross in the middle, okay? And what we're doing essentially is we're forming up a cinch knot with a overhand knot, making it just a little bit stronger of a hold. And there you go. Japanese square knot with a cinch knot and a constrictor knot. All right, a couple lashing techniques for building with bamboo. We've covered the clove hitch, the square knot, the Japanese square knot, and the constrictor knot. All of those knots are great for using when installing the purlins onto a bamboo roof. Well, that about wraps it up, everybody. Until next time, ahui ho.